Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for coming out to the third Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic. We're rolling, we're cruising, we're doing what we do. Let's get the first heat underway. 16 marbles on the track. Ryan, AC, and Dallas. Mr. Valinders, Fornax, Better Half, Drosko, Bubble Craver, Cyber Kraken, Kirozaka, Sean the Bull Shark, Spoontree, Foreman, Paradot, Pancake Sauce, the first, Valinders, Seth, Too Good, all ready to go. Let's get it started. It's going to be a big scramble at the beginning. Bulba, Kraber, and Fornax looking to get themselves lined up as they go towards the inside line. Ryan trying to hold it inside line as well. Mr. Villagers coming from the outside edge towards the middle. Cyberdead Kraken holding it straight and true toward the inside rail as Ryan is the first one into the turn, but they're going to be high on the bend, and that could be trouble as they come out into the backstretch. Bulba Kramer, Kirozaka trying to hold a lead against Ryan. Ryan cutting into the inside edge, looking to get a little bit more speed ahead of the competition as they go into the backstretch. And it looks like Kira's going to be the first one to bounce off the back wall in second place. Kraken overtakes with a better bounce into second place. They go. Kira back in a third. Bulba Kramer coming up through the ranks on the inside edge. Valinders holding straight and true on the back nine. As going to be Pancake Sauce trying to get through on the inside rail as well. Ryan now ahead by a good 20 to 30 marble lengths. Goes through on the outside edge as they approach the last turn of the first lap with Valinders making a move on the inside rail. Kira continues to fall back. It looks like it's going to be Kraken now pulling ahead with a good move on the outside of that last turn of the first lap. Looking to get through with a much better boost towards the middle, but now they're going to the outside rail, and they're going to need a miracle bounce here. Bulba Kramer going for the bounce. Kraken decides to cut in the middle. Valinders staying in the middle as well. Kirozaka looking for a bounce on the outside edge, but Ryan's now swerving to the inside rail as they approach the first lap mark, and it looks like Ryan is going to complete the first lap in first place, but they're losing their lead now, only about 15 lengths ahead as Cyberdead Kraken pushes through out of the pack. Valinders back in third place, holding straight and true. Bulba Kramer in fourth place as they go into the first turn, with Cyberdead Kraken holding it high in the top lead, looking to get themselves out into the backstretch in first place. Ryan and Valinders in second and third. Bulba Kramer in fourth place, all coming out into the backstretch now, and it's going to be 3 marbles wide as they go into that backstretch. Cyberdead Kraken tries to get a good boost off the back wall, but Valinders makes a move, and Valinders cuts ahead, and Valinders is now going to get ahead by just 5 marble lengths, with Cyberdead Kraken still falling further behind as they approach the inside rail. Ryan in third place, falling further behind. Valinders trying to keep pace as Cyberdead Kraken recovers. It's going to be Kirozaka leading the pack in the back in fourth place with Bulba Kramer and Sean the Bull Shark not too far behind. Valinders is high on the turn here coming out. It looks like Cyberdead Kraken makes a big move on the outside edge. Is it going to pay off though? Valinders cutting in the middle, trying to hold a good line. I think they made a good decision. Cybernetic Kraken one last this effort here on the outside rail. Can they get a good bounce and overtake Valinders? Valinders goes in, Kraken goes forward. Kraken's making the moves. They close the gap. They've overtaken Valinders, siding back to the center line, and Cybernetic Kraken made a move right towards the exit, and it's going to be a beautiful play by Cybernetic Kraken. Cuts to the inside rail just at the finish, and what a move on Cybernetic Kraken. Cuts to the outside of the back turn and gets a good bounce off the back outside rail on the final stretch to the finish line, and out races Valinders. Beautifully done, and Kraken going to be our first victor going ahead into the dectuple banana. Whew.
He's a good guy.
Good first heat, guys. Good first heat. Good first heat. All right, loading up the second one. Voters, how many times do we have to go over this? The winner gets the command of the week. The betting is for VIP. I don't understand what the struggle is there. The winner of the dectuple bandana gets command of the week. It's been the same since the second week. Same thing. Has not changed. No, Kira, you maintained VIP because you're on the top 10 gifted sub leaderboard. So you did lose and regain VIP. No, the reason I don't want them to automatically gain VIP, because then it creates the decision, is do they bet on themselves and try to double down? Or do they wisely bet on someone else to double their odds of winning something if their marble doesn't win? Right, that's the meta play. Oh yeah, we know she eats paint chips. We know. It's it's widely established in canon on this channel. The widespread plague of paint chip eaters. So, Emwitz, welcome everyone. Thank y'all for being here for the Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic. How it's orchestrated, for those of you just joining in, there are 10 heats. The first place position of each heat advances to the final stage, the Dectuple Bandana, a simulated race of the top 10. The winner of that race gets to make the command of the week for the full week. There will be a betting period on the final race. Anyone who correctly bets on the winner will get VIP for a week. So there you have it. Ready to go. Downright Duddles, welcome in. Lord Hooliga, welcome in. Emwitz, good to have you here. Once you've joined, Downright Duddles. There's no... Your name is literally right there. It's right... You're right there. Your name shows up on the screen. There'll be a list of names right here. Your name was in that list as well. Your first time. Got it. All right. Yeah, check. You always check right here. There's a list of names of people joining in. If you see your name, you're in. We got you. Since I was in short trousers. What? I never wore short trousers. What you talking about, Emwitz? Initially a couple months. I've had it for several years, though. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. This is the second heat of the Marbles Derby Classic. 22 racers on the track, 10 seconds counting down, the second heat underway. Just a reminder, if you do win one of the heats, it is recommended you stay out to give other marbles a chance to win. But I'm not going to stop you, but you will be shamed if you win more than one heat. All right, we've got 22 marbles on the track, and they're all going to scramble as they go through. In the beginning, I forgot to slow everything down, and Valendrus is going to try to redeem themselves with a good burst out in front as they go to the outside of that first turn. Looking to get a better position this time and hold on to the lead with a little bit more oomph as they go into the second heat. Spoontree also the first, Killer App all trying to ground. Valendrus cuts a beautiful line right through the middle. And look at Valendrus cutting a path right through the center of the pack as they go into the back stretch. And they're going to have a good line on the outside rail in first place, but not to be outdone. AC and Dallas, Orphan, Spoontree, also the first, Huska and Killer App all making a move. Peridot with a beautiful line right down the middle of the back stretch. Sean the Bullshark cutting to the inside rail with AC and Dallas and Peridot trying to hold them at bay. They're 5 wide now as they go into the back corner, and it looks like it's going to be Valendrus out in front, but not by much. Spoontree closing the gap. Killer App making a move on the outside, coming into the inside rail as they go into the turn. Spoontree going to make a move as well. Valendrus goes to the outside, trying to use the move that beat them last time they were going through, and it could work in Valendrus' favor. Tries to avoid the collision with Spoontree as they go down towards the inside of the backstretch, and it looks like it's going to be Valendrus in second place with a chance to go through in first if they get a good bounce off that outside rail. Doesn't get a good one. Cuts back into the inside. Spoontree in second place now as they overtake Valendrus, and Valendrus falls into the back of the back with Killer App still holding on first place for now, but not by much. About 10 marble lengths separating Killer App and Spoontree as they go into the second lap. AC and Allison John the Bullshark now tied for third place as they go across 2 wide across the line as they go down into the next bend. It's going to be Killer App, Spoontree, AC Dallas, and Sean the Bullshark all competing for first. Drahuska and Ryan leading the pack in the middle as they go into the first turn of the second lap. And Killer App is going to be on the outside stretch with a beautiful lead now, mastering that turn as they go into the back stretch of the second lap with just half a lap to go. It's going to be Killer App with a good 30 to 35 marble length lead. AC and Dallas on the outside rail. Spoontree and Sean the Bullshark now coming around in second and third place into the inside rail. Drahuska trying to move up through the ranks as well. Kraken and Elsid still not done yet as they go around in the main backstretch, and Killer App is now going to hold the lead. AC and Dallas bounces off the inside rail, looking to swing wide as they go into the final turn to go into the final stretch to finish out this race, and it's going to come down to these two unless another marble can make a move from behind. Rowan Sonder tries to make a move on the inside turn, but I don't think it's going to work out for him, but it's Killer App going to hold the first place position. AC and Dallas trying to coast towards the middle with Drahuska, Spoontree not too far behind. Killer App losing a lot of speed. AC and Dallas overtakes as they go through on the outside. Killer App to the inside. AC and Dallas is holding. Huska trying to get through with a little bit more speed, but it looks like AC and Dallas holds it, and it's a close finish, ladies and gentlemen, but AC and Dallas takes the victory, overpowering Killer App on that last stretch in across the line. Killer App in second, Drahuska third, Foreman fourth, Spoontree fifth, Elson sixth, Sean the Bullshark seventh, Rowan Soldier in eighth, Peridot ninth, and Downright Duddles takes the top 10. Whew. AC and Dallas, former Dectuple Derby champion, looking to go for the repeat. Can they do it? That is the question. All right. Merlin Milk, welcome in. Good to have you here. What are we looking at? What's the issue? Have any gamer features? Mwits, what are you talking about? What you talking about, guys? Merlin Milk, we can make it happen. It's going good. It's going good. 2 minutes on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. Get your marbles in for the third heat of 10 here on the Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic. For those of you just joining us, it is a heat 10 total. The first place from each of the 10 races advances to the final dectuple bandana race, a simulated race. Winner of that race gets to be the maker of the command of the week. There will be a betting period, and Nightinator with the raid of 113. Everybody better get in real quick. Do watch your message commands. The mustache gets very upset if the messages are too long. But welcome in, everyone. Get in quickly. This is the Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic. Get yourselves in. It's a race of 10 heats. First place from each race gets themselves into the final lap. So let's do this. Get your marbles in. Thank you again for the raid, Nightinator. Much appreciated. Welcome, everybody. Get your marbles in fast. You've got 1 minute to join. Again, first place from each race advances into the final stage. Winner of the final stage gets to make command of the week, and there will be a betting period on that final race. Anyone who bets correctly gets to be VIP for a week. Exclamation point VIP if you want more information on that on the channel. For those of you just joining us, if you don't know, this is Shenanigans TV. That's this guy. We're hosting a tilting tournament coming up Monday, a week from today, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. You're going to want to be here for that. It's going to be crazy. Me and GJC going to host. There's over 30 people competing, all tilting on their own streams. Lots of points if you're a grinder. Lots of fun if you're a viewer. Lots of stuff. Something for everyone every day of the week. Schedule down below. Also to be found. Just, whatever you need. The information's out there. Thank you all for being here. Thank you again for the raid. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Laps is the map. This is the third heat of 10. 2 winners so far, Cyberdecker Kraken and AC in Dallas. And here we go. The scramble at the start. The marbles moving through, and it looks like it's going to be Huska on the inside. Flinders, Fordax, Telson the first. Killer App, Wavy Seal, Mad Doctor, and Mr. Hyde first coming up on that outside edge as they go towards the inside. Rip Lurk trying to get through with a good line in the middle. Fordax trying to hold it easy as they go Wavy Seal out into the first turn, and they're going to go move in the backstretch with a very high competition looking to get through in that first place position. All the marbles moving through now into the backstretch. Who's going to be the first one to pull ahead as they go out into the outside rail? Looks like Mr. Hyde first holding a good line. Wavy Seal's going to try to stay in the middle. Fornex going for a good bounce. Rippler coming up on the inside line with Fornex better half and Fallen Valkyrie on the inside edge, also trying to make a move as they go through the back. Melindres tries to hold on the outside edge. Merlin Milk, Power Dot, and Druska coming out in the back, but they're starting to lose ground as Mr. Fallen Valkyrie and Wavy Seal get a good boost right up the middle. Look at the speed, look at the determination, absolutely crashing it out of here as they all go around into the second turn of the first lap. It's going to be Wavy Seal, Rippler, Mr. Hyde, and Fallen Valkyrie making their moves as they go around in that second turn into the final stretch of the first lap, looking to get themselves in best position for the second half. It's going to be Fallen Valkyrie out the outside line. Wavy Seal goes the outside and well. Looks like Rip Lurk trying to hold us a good center line in the middle. Mr. Hyde collides with Better Half. Better Half tries to get ahead. Mr. Hyde falls back. Fornax looking to overtake as well, and it's going to be Marble 6 wide now as they cross the line to the second lap, and it's looking like it's going to be a nail biter, ladies and gentlemen. Fornax, Better Half to the inside rail. Foreman decides to pull ahead. Rip Lurk to the outside. Fallen Valkyrie to the outside. Wavy Seal to the center. Milk on the inside edge as they all go into the second turn, and it looks like it's going to be a good finish here for Foreman as he goes with a beautiful high line on the outside edge of the turn and goes into the backstretch. Rippler coming down to the good line on the right hand side. Looks like they've got a lot of speed, but can they get a better line? Foreman bounces off the outside rail. Rippler goes ahead in the middle. Looks like Fornex Better Half trying to move as well. Carboni coming out through the back. Look at the speed on Carboni out of nowhere. Right through the back into the third place position. Now Wavy Steel falling back into fourth. Merlin Milk and Fornex Better Half don't know what to do. The marbles are scrambling, all trying to figure out where they're going to go into the final turn, into the final stretch of the race. And Rip Lurk is holding the lead for now, but not by much. Foreman, Merlin Milk, Wavy Seal, Mr. Hyde, all trying to make a move. Caboni trying to make a move as well as they go through in the final turn. Into the last stretch, it's going to be Rip Lurk out in front, but not by much. The marbles 6 wide now as they clear the final turn, coming up into the final stretch as they race for the finish. Mr. Hyde bounces off the outside rail, overtakes Foreman, but Foreman retakes a little bit boost. Linders back into third place, making a last-ditch effort. Look at the sprint, 5 Linders, so they go to the middle line. Rip Lurk trying to hold the middle edge, and Rip Lurk barely holds on to the first place position as they cross the line. Melindres right up into second place. Almost had a comeback there. Foreman in third, Mr. Hyde in fourth, Troska in fifth, Craboni in sixth place, Fordax in seventh, Wave Seal in Dr. Ninth, and Merlin Milk finishing out the top 10 as the marbles cross the line. Now that was a good race. That was a good race. Rip Lurk has advanced to the dectuple bandana. Get them in here. And queuing up the next race, ladies and gentlemen. Again, best of 10 heats. So 7 more races to go. Chance to win every time. It's the first place finish for each race. Thank you all for coming in for the raid. Glad to have you all here. Get your marbles in. Get your marbles in. Good to have you all here. 2 minutes on the clock. The fourth heat of 10. 3 champions so far. Cybernetic Kraken, AC Nellis, and Rip Lurk. Just to remind you, if you do win a heat, it is recommended you do not join to give other marbles a chance to win, but I'm not going to stop you. But you will be shamed if you win a second time. I'm not Moist Lizards. I'm not. I'm just a man with a passion. Baby Roo Horsehead, welcome in. Good to have you here. Good to have everyone here. Thank you all for joining in. We got 31 marbles on the track. We got 1 minute and 20 seconds left to go for the number 4 of 10 heats. Yeah, no, Kraken, I know you're not going to be... You can't shame a Lovecraftian horror. I don't think shame is at that level of sentience. I already seen Dallas. I understand. Again, if you wanna go for it, you can go for it. If you're getting good grinder points, you can do another 4. Just saying. You will be shamed if you win again. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. 40 seconds remain to join. 33 marbles on the track. The 4th heat of the day. Nightinator, thank you again for the raid. Much appreciated. Hope your stream went well. Yeah, we don't use performance-enhancing substances here. That's not what we do. Not what we do.
He's a good guy.
That's true, Sean the Bull Shark. As good as you are at choosing winners, you yourself are not one. What? It's funny because you're like one of the highest ranked marbles racing right now. You'd think it would balance out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. The 4th heat of 10. 34 contestants on the track ready to make something happen here. Who is going to make that move? It's going to be Sean the Bull Shark. Danny TS with 100 bits. Good map, sir. Glad we got to run it last. On the earlier stream today, for those of you who don't know, me and Baxcast, another streamer with similar chops to mine, do a show every Monday, 2 p.m. Eastern. Alternating his stream and my stream called Record Hunters, where we load up maps in the community and try to go for the best world record time on them. We set 5 world records today in 4 hours. It was pretty dang good. Foreman, though, is going to be taking the lead as they go for it again. It looks like Foreman, after being denied once on the previous race, has had enough. Sprinting out by leaps and bounds, a good 25 to 30 marble lengths ahead. Pokedebi now making a move here in second place. It's going to be Fallen Valkyrie, Wavy Seal, Villagers, and Paradox still going at it. The Determination, Caboni in there as well. You love to see the diehard racers there, always in the top 10 at the beginning of every race as they continue to give it their all. Villagers with a very good line in the bend, but looks like it collided with Fallen Valkyrie, who pushes out to the outside rail. Foreman coming around in first place, but not by much as they're 15 or down to about 15 to 10 lengths in that position. Excuse me. Fallen Valkyrie continues to close the gap on Foreman. Now only about 10 lengths between Foreman and Fallen Valkyrie as Fallen Valkyrie goes to the inside rail. Foreman trying to hold the center line. Pokedebi to the inside rail. Caboni to the outside rail. Wavy Seal trying to make a move in 5th position with Peridot and Mr. Valindris not too far behind as they go out into the first turn of the second lap. Foreman holding first, but not by much. Fallen Valkyrie tries to make a move to the outside. Foreman tries to cut back into the middle to retain their lead, but they're going to need a lot of speed to keep up with the Fallen Valkyrie, who gets a good boost on the outside rail. Foreman goes to the outside rail as well, tries to get a better boost, but loses the speed, and Fallen Valkyrie has made a move on the second half of the last lap. It's going to be Caboni now in third. Mr. Valindris fourth. Bubble Kramer fifth. Wavy Seal and Pokedebi all battling it out. 4 wide, 5 wide as they go down in that 4th place position. Foreman continues to fall. Looks like they started way too strong. They're completely gassed. They've run out of everything, and they're just going to collapse back into the back. It's going to be Fallen Valkyrie out by about an 1/8 of a lap as they go down into the final turn on that high edge. As they jump down, they even got some air off of that turn as they go down to the final stretch. And looks like Fallen Valkyrie has all but completely clinched it here. 50 marble lengths ahead. Have you seen speed like it in your life, ladies and gentlemen? Completely outplaying the professional Foreman as Fallen Valkyrie goes with no one even on sight. Can't even fit him on the screen, and Fallen Valkyrie wins by a mile with the most amazing sprint on the second half of the second lap. It wasn't even close, ladies and gentlemen. Caboni in second, Mr. Valindris in third, Foreman in fourth, Pokedebi fifth, Peridot in sixth, Wave Seal in seventh, Bowl Kramer eighth, Moist Blizzard in ninth, and Baby Roo Horsehead in 10th place to finish it out for the top 10. The rest of the marbles crossing the line. What a whew. Fallen Valkyrie crushed it on that one. It wasn't even a race. It wasn't even a race. It was a slaughter. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. 5th heat of 10. Here we go. Where is the map? There it is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all again for coming out for the Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic. We do this every Monday at 7 p.m., and we stream every day of the week. Schedule found down below, so if you like what you're seeing, why not stop by another day? It's not always like this. We got something for everyone. We got Ask a Builder Anything on Wednesdays. We got Thursday Flair on Thursdays. We take the worst ranked community maps, give them a second chance at life. Fridays, we run our 1-hour track. Yeah, we're the guy that made that 1-hour long track that you see every once in a while. Saturdays, we have a talk show every week where we have a guest on for 2 hours and we just kind of get into deep conversation for a while, get to know each other just a little bit better. Sundays is teaching tilting, so if you ever wanted to know more about tilting, you can teach us, get some lessons here on Sundays. And Mondays, as we said, is Record Hunters, and this very show, again, next Monday, 10 a.m., an official PvP Studios Tilted tournament, hosted by myself and GJC right here on this channel, followed by Record Hunters on this channel, and then this event at 7 p.m., same day. So 3 big events all next Monday, back to back to back. Make sure you catch all the action. Something for everyone. Check it out. All right, 2 minutes going, 25 marbles on the track. Here we go. 4 heats done. Cybernetic Kraken, HC Dallas, Rip Lyric, and Fallen Valkyrie. Those that have advanced so far. We will go into the next heat. Thank you, Merlin. I do what I can. I do what I can. Next season's going to be so different. It's going to throw people for a loop. I hope everyone's had a fun day. It's been a blast for me. Glad I don't have to edit the highlights from the Record Hunters today. Could you imagine trying to cut that down? Yikes. Yikes. 1 minute left, ladies and gentlemen. Get your marbles in. 26 marbles on the track. This is the 5th heat of 10. First place from all 10 heats go into the final Dectuple Bandana race. Winner of that race gets to make a command of the week for the week. Exclamation point English is the current one. And there will be a betting period on that final race. Anyone who bets correctly on the winner will get VIP for a week. So even if you're not in it, you can still win it. Here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Could be Kira. I would bet on whoever Sean the Bull Shark bets on, because it's a tried and true method. They're batting 100 right now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, 26 marbles on the track. Everyone looking to get their scramble on as they go across the line for the first lap. It's going to be Stoddy Dog taking a lead on the inside rail. On the outside rail, Fornax tries to make something happen, but it looks like Caboni and Foreman are going to make a move again. House of the First trying to not be outdone by Cybernetic Kraken. Wants to taste of victory as well as they go into the first turn. It's going to be Stoddy Dog and House of the First moving their way down into the backstretch. Foreman tries to make a move on the inside rail. They've done this before, though, gassing themselves early. Will they save anything for the second half this time, or have they not learned from their mistakes? Stoddy Dog, Caboni, and El Chibato now making a move on the outside rail as they go into the backstretch. House of the First now up in second place, Peridot in third, and it's very tight. Looks like they're going to be about 3 marbles going in for first place as they go down into the second turn of the first lap. Seth Toogood, Foreman, and Caboni all making their way down into that second turn. El Chibato, Pancake Sauce, and Archstetten still trying to make something happen in the middle of the pack, but it looks like the leaders are starting to pull ahead now that they're 4 wide. Foreman making a move in fifth place as they go into the outside turn. Peridot in first, Elson in second. Looks like Stoddy Dog in third as they go around on that outside edge. Stoddy Dog gets a good line and a good boost as they go to the outside rail of the first turn, or the last turn of the first lap, looking to get into the second lap in a good position with Seth Toogood, Elson, and El Chibato trying to make a move on the outside. Stoddy Dog now making a move on the outside rail. Seth Toogood putts to the middle. Peridot now back in third. El Chibato making a move on the inside rail. And now the 4 marbles battling it out for first place, cross the line, and are ready to go. Seth Toogood and Stoddy Dog 2 wide. Peridot and El Chibato also 2 wide as they go into the first turn of the second lap, looking to hold on to those leads, and it looks like the marbles in the back are struggling to keep up. Killer App leading that backpack, but I don't think they're going to be able to hold it together as the other marbles now overtake going into that turn. It's going to be Stoddy Dog still holding the lead, but just barely, with El Chibato with a good boost off the outside rail. Seth Toogood cuts to the outside, tries to make a move, collides with El Chibato. Seth Toogood tries to get a good boost off of him, and it looks like Seth Toogood has made the physical play. Stoddy Dog is going to be back in second place now. Seth Toogood cuts to the inside rail. Stoddy Dog holding a good line. El Chibato going to be drafting behind Stoddy Dog, trying to hold third. Peridot falling behind, and the pace is just too much. Look at the gap between the 3 leaders and the marbles in the back. Peridot trying to hold their lone, but it looks like they're not going to be able to do it as they go into the final turn of the final stretch. Here on the second lap of the 5th turn, it's going to be Stoddy, El Chibato, and Seth Toogood all coming across as they go down to the bottom, and it looks like it's going to be El Chibato coming up to the middle. Stoddy Dog and El Chibato both going neck and neck as they go across. Looks like Stoddy Dog's got the lead. El Chibato looking for one last boost. El Chibato makes a move right to the middle. Stoddy Dog tries to make a missile play. It's going to come down to the wire. Who was it? El Chibato by a nose across the line. Stoddy Dog just barely outdone in second place. Seth Toogood in third. Peridot in fourth. Foreman in fifth. Merlin Milk in sixth. Elson in seventh. Fornax in eighth. Archstetten in ninth. And West in 10th place. Wow, I want to see the time on that. That was close. Holy moly. 8 thousandths of a second. El Chibato sneaks it in literally by a hair. 8 thousandths of a second for El Chibato. My. That was a close one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, going into the 6th heat now. The first half is done. Now moving into the second half. 5 more chances to place in the Dectuple Bandana, the final race of the evening. So get your marbles in, and here we go. 2 minutes going to be on the clock as we wait to load up the marbles, making their way to that starting line. And again, thank you all for coming out. We do this every week after Record Runners, which we also do every week. Schedule down below if you need to figure out what all's going on. And thank you all for being here. Hope you're having a good time. I'm having a great time. Ladies and gentlemen, 1 minute left to join in on the 6th heat of 10. Our 5 finalists so far: Cybernetic Kraken, AC in Dallas, Rip Lyric, Fallen Valkyrie, and El Chibato. What is wild card? That's right. No one knows what wild card is. That's why it's a wild card. could be anything. This week, the wild card tomorrow is the practice test stream for the Tilt tournament. Still waiting to hear back from DJC on that one. Still waiting to hear back from a lot of people, actually, for the tournament. Getting close to time, and I'm kind of nervous. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. 25 marbles on the track. The initial scramble getting underway as the marbles cross the line into the first lap. And Danny T.S. going to try to make a move now as they go out into the front line. It's going to be Caboni still trying to make something happen. Peridot and Foreman also trying to still make something happen. And Karazalka now going to be representing up in the front as they go into the first turn. Foreman now in first place. Danny T.S. back in second with Danny T.S. also in third, but it looks like Danny T.S. is making a move as they go around through the first turn into the backstretch, and Danny T.S. is going to hold the lead. Pancake Sauce now in second. It's going to be Foreman making a move on the inside line. Danny T.S. on the outside tries to hold it in first, but they're going to fall back into second as they draft behind Foreman, and they're going to make a move to the inside rail. Pancake Sauce back in fifth place, 4 wide now with Caboni, Kirazalka, and Peridot. And the backpack of marbles is not going to be too far behind, so it looks like the pace is going to slow down just a little bit here, and all the marbles will be in competition. Foreman on the outside rail of the next turn as they go to finish out the first lap, but it's going to be Caboni, Danny T.S., Boba Kramer, and Peridot, Kirazalka all trying to make a move in a huge fumble out for second place position as they work their way down into the backstretch. Why does my camera keep doing that? Foreman in first place, now increasing the lead, but Danny T.S. isn't down yet. They're going to hit the outside rail, try to keep pace with Foreman. It looks like they are going to pace him, but Foreman's got a pretty good 20 to 25 marble length lead with Bulba Kramer now making a move at the outside rail. Fornex cuts to the inside. Caboni holding fifth in the middle with Kirazalka, Bullshark not too far behind. Peridot might be in the mix as well. Foreman now increasing the lead to about 40 marbles lengths. They got a huge boost of speed there on the second half, and it looks like Foreman's sprinting tactic might actually work out in their favor this time if they can just keep the pace for the last half of the last lap. Foreman to the outside of the backstretch, and it looks like it's going to be Bulba Kramer cutting the inside. Fornex coming around in third place with Danny T.S. falling back and forth. Caboni fifth. Peridot still battling it out in the front of the backpack. It's going to be Foreman to the inside line, and they're starting to lose their speed as Foreman outgassed themselves again. Look at the speed of Bulba Kramer and Fornex better have both rocketing the inside rail. Foreman doesn't know what to do. Falls back into the third place now as they try to stay on the outside rail. Fornex going to join them, and Foreman might be in trouble once again. Bulba Kramer rocketing ahead as they go to the first turn, and it looks like it's going to be Kirazalka back in second place. Fornex and Foreman both trying to make a move. It looks like Foreman's trying to recover, but I don't know if they're going to be able to do it as they go into the final stretch of the last lap. Bulba Kramer now slowing down to an almost dead crawl, and here goes Fornex and Foreman from behind, and Bulba Kramer's got to be careful. Fornex now in second, looking to overtake Bulba Kramer as they go towards the inside rail. It's going to be Foreman making a move. Look at the speed on Foreman. Last ditch effort, trying to sprint ahead. Bulba Kramer's in first, but not by much. Foreman making a move, trying to get overtake, but Bulba Kramer holds it at first place. Foreman gets back into second, just ahead of Fornex in third. Here in fourth, Linda's fifth, Sean in sixth, Peridot seventh, Danny T.S. in eighth, Chaluska ninth, and Caboni in 10th place. Bulba Kramer, is that your first Derby win? Might be Bulba Kramer's first Derby win. I mean, Merlin, I could just put an old mic modification on my good mic. That would probably be a better way to go about it, right? Well, congratulations, Bulba Kramer. You did it. Finally advancing to the dectuple bandana. All right, ladies and gentlemen, 6 heats have completed. 4 remain. 4 slots left to advance to the final stage. Cybernetic Kraken, 18 Dallas, Rip Lurk, Fallen Valkyrie, Elich Shadow, Bulba Kramer hold those 6 positions. Who will be the final 4? 2 minutes on the clock to join in on the front line. Get your marbles on the track. Foreman, it's a drama. You came up with the sprint strategy, and you're gonna die trying. It's just, you're sticking to the strategy, and it might pay off. It's not looking good right now, but it might pay off. We don't know. I would say don't change. Just try it for all 10 races, and then if it doesn't work, re-strategize for next week. But it could work. Could work. You might be onto something. All right. 1 minute left, ladies and gentlemen. Get your marbles in. Again, thank you all for coming out. Hope you're enjoying yourselves. Is it the silk tie? Well, happy birthday, Bulbacar. I'm glad you got a win for the week of your birthday. That's, you know, it's a good thing. Happy birthday. Yeah, Spoontree not going straight at the beginning is a big hindrance. Not a good strategy. I could vouch for that. Alright, folks, here we go. The 7th heat is underway. 22 marbles on the track. Let's see who's going to have what it takes to take the victory here today. The initial scramble starting on the front line. Who is going to get that best position as they go out into the first turn? Bulbakramer, refusing to let up, is immediately going to jump ahead to the front. It looks like it's going to be Sean the Bullshark, Wavy Seal, Foreman, and Fred Flintstone. Still trying to make something happen. Denny TS as they go to the outside of the first turn. Wavy Seal to the inside. Peridot trying to make something happen as well. Caboni still not giving up as they go around on the front of the pack. And we'll keep our eyes peeled to see what happens as our marbles come down into the backstretch of the first lap. It's going to be Fred Flintstone, Foreman, and the Stotty Dog. Now it looks like Stotty Dog is getting a good boost off of Foreman. The physical play, that's what outdid him last time. Looks like they're going to use that to their advantage this time as they go into second place, drafting behind Fred Flintstone as they cut into the inside rail. Droska falls back to fourth place, with Seth Tuga just barely ahead in third place. Fred Flintstone with a 10 to 15 marble length lead. Stotty Dog starting to slow down as they go to the outside turn. Fred Flintstone's already going to beat him there. Seth Tuga cuts to the inside. Bulbakramer moving around just for fun, and Caboni and Kirozaka not going to be out of it just quite yet as they come around that second turn of the first lap, looking to get the second lap in good position. Fred Flintstone is going to be in the lead. Stotty Dog now in second. Bulbakramer once again making a move. Don't know why, but they're going to go for it anyway. Caboni and Kirozaka now making, look at the speed of Kirozaka rocketing through the lap as they go up into the fourth place position, looking to get third if the other marbles aren't careful. Fred Flintstone hits the inside rail. Stotty Dog overtakes into first place. Now Bulbakramer trying to hold straight and true. Don't know why Bulbakramer is trying to do it twice in a row. It's not going to be to their benefit, and they might not leave anything for the next race, or for the final race, and this could be Bulbakramer's undoing. Fred Flintstone now in second. Bulbakramer out in front in first. It's going to be Stotty Dog and Kirozaka still trying to keep up with the pack as they go four wide now into the backstretch of the second lap. Kirozaka falls further back. Stotty Dog gets a bad bounce. Looks like Kira's going to overtake into third. Bulbakramer trying to hold first place, but Fred Flintstone's not giving up just quite yet as they go in 10-15 lengths behind Bulbakramer. Fred Flintstone to the outside rail. Bulbakramer holds the straight line. Will Fred Flintstone stick to the middle? It looks like they're going to stick to the middle now, and it looks like Bulbakramer's going to the outside. Fred Flintstone cuts back to the outside as well. What is going on? Kira to the inside. Is Kira going to make a move here on the final turn? Going into the last stretch of the final lap. It's going to be Bulbakramer out ahead by huge length now. Looks like 20 to 25 marble lengths. Bulbakramer is absolutely crushing it. Fred Flintstone back in second. Kirozaka in third. It's into the final stretch. Flintstone goes to the end. Looks like it's going to be Bulbakramer to the front line, and Bulbakramer pulls ahead anyway, and Bulbakramer sprinted out of nowhere. What is Bulbakramer doing? 2 in a row. Victory goes to Fred Flintstone, and shame upon Bulbakramer. I know it's their birthday, but there's a better way to celebrate. 2 in a row for Bulbakramer. Don't know how we feel about that, ladies and gentlemen, but it is their birthday, so I guess we can't be too surprised. But the victory will go to Fred Flintstone, moving on into the final heat. Let's get the next race up and going. All right, folks. So Fred Flintstone is the one to advance on that race. 2 minutes on the clock. 3 heats remain. 7 slots already filled. Cybernetic Dragon, ACM Dallas, Rip Lurk, Fallen Valkyrie, LSU Battle, Bulbakramer, and Fred Flintstone. The marbles joining in now. And again, thank you all for being here. Feels good. Bulbakramer's gonna go for it. All right, we'll see. We'll see. Bulbakramer just doesn't care. It's their birthday. They'll win if they want to. One minute remaining. Yeah, 1 minute remaining. Get your marbles on the track. Let's do this. Lug, you made it for the last 3 races. get your marble in. All right, laps 2. 8th heat? This is the 8th heat. 7 have already advanced. This is heat number 8. 3 remain. So get your marbles in 15 seconds. 24 marbles here on the track, ready to make it happen. Let's see who will achieve victory on this race. "24 marbles in the initial scramble as they cross the line and get into the first lap. It's going to be Bulba Kramer and Arcashamos making their way to that outside line with Pancake Sauce also in the mix. Mac Doctor trying to go through on the inside line. Dimitri trying to get through as well. Looks like Lugablos and Fred Flintstone not quite out of it yet. Although Fred Flintstone just came off a victory, they might be trying to go for a genuine victory, even though it won't matter. In this race, Pancake Sauce trying to take a lead as they go into the backstretch, but Arcashamos trying to get a good line as well as they go off the inside rail. And it looks like it's going to be Spoontree coming up in first place for now, but Pancake Sauce is not too far behind. Arcashamos trying to hold second as they overtake Pancake Sauce. Shad the Bull Shark also in the action as they go through into third, overcoming Pancake Sauce as Bulba Kramer cuts to the inside rail. Sean the Bark Shark cuts to the inside rail as well, trying to overtake Arcashamos, but Arcashamos is going to get a little bit more speed, and looks like Pancake Sauce is going to go for it as they go into the second turn of the first lap. Spoontree now still out in first place, but not by much. Their lead has shrunk to about 10 to 15 marble lengths. It's going to be Sean the Bull Shark and Arcashamos tied for second place as they go 2 wide, 3 wide now with Pancake Sauce joining in into the final stretch of the first lap. It's going to be Spoontree out in front by first place. It's going to be Sean the Bull Shark, Pancake Sauce, and Arcashamos still battling for second place. Looks like Simon Craig and Bulba Kramer and Fornax better half still trying to make a move as they go into the second lap, but it looks like Spoontree's starting to make a move now, down to about 30 to 35 marble lengths ahead of Pancake Sauce. Arcashamos still not out of it yet. Tries to get a good boost on the inside line. Spoontree to the outside. Pancake Sauce to the outside as well. And it looks like Arcashamos is caught up on a Spoontree, but can they keep it up as they go to the exit of this first turn of the second lap? Spoontree bounces off the outside rail. Pancake Sauce bounces off Arcashamos. Arcashamos tries to hold the middle line, but I don't think it's going to work out for Arcashamos as they hit the outside rail. Bull Shark and Atrax better half trying to make something happen in the middle there, but it looks like Arcashamos is holding second for now. Pancake Sauce back in third. Spoontree in first as they continue to go with a beautiful line going to the outside rail, and it looks like Spoontree might have this one wrapped up, but it could be Pancake Sauce or Arcashamos making a move on the final turn of the final lap. Spoontree to the outside of the outside turn. It's going to be Pancake Sauce and Arcashamos trying to make something happen. Caboni's still not done. Ella Chibato, Foreman, Flintrinsson, all the marbles coming up from behind as they go to the final turn. Spoontree's out in front, but not by much. Their length is down to about 15 to 20. Pancake Sauce now in second. Arcashamos in third. Looks like Spoontree cuts to the inside rail. Pancake Sauce trying to go for a straight line to overtake Spoontree, but Spoontree's lead is just too great. Spoontree can't be caught. Spoontree's nothing going for him, and Spoontree's going to take the victory with a good finish there. Got ahead on the last lap and just stayed there, so Spoontree advances to the final. Dectuple bandana as the marbles cross the line. Well done, well done. Loading up the 9th heater, ladies and gentlemen. Just 2 more places to fill for the Dectuple bandana, the last race of the evening. Cybernetic Kraken, Acing Dallas, Rip Lurk, Fallen Valkyrie, Elegy Battle, Bulba Kramer, Featherstone, and Spoontree are the ones in position right now. 2 minutes on the clock. The front line filling up. Let's keep the action going. All right, Bulba Kramer, thanks for being here. Hope you have a good back day. If you're going to come back for the last race, you can bet on either yourself or another marble in the final 10. See if you can win VIP for the week. All the marbles joining in. 1 minute and 20 seconds left. As the marbles join in. What's your problem, cat? Kinslayer, welcome in. Good to have you here. Welcome everybody to the Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic. It is a best of 10 heats, First place from all 10 races advances to the final race, the Dectuple Bandana. The winner of that race gets to make Command of the Week. There'll be a betting period to see if you can bet on the correct winner of that race, and if you are correct in your betting, you will get VIP for a week. Exclamation point VIP if you want to know what that means for the channel. And thank you all for being here. Schedule down below. Something happening every day. Tomorrow will be a test run of the tournament that we're hosting next Monday at 10 a.m. Eastern. So you can check that out if you want. Give us some feedback. All that good stuff. And I don't know what this cat wants from me. What do you want? Right. Yeah, go drink my water. We all know that's why you're here. You're just here for the water. You can't fool me. You're just here for the water. Alright. Yes, please get out of my way. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. 22 marbles on the track. And here we go. Oblivion Echoes and Kirozaka trying to make a good lead in the beginning. Stotty Dog, Wavy Seal in the middle as well. Pancake Sauce, Joska cut from the outside to the middle. Valindra's trying to get through as well. Cyberdead Kraken to the outside with Oblivion Echoes and Seth Toogood. Not going to be too far behind as they go into the first turn. And here we go. Joska tries to take the lead as they go through the first turn into the backstretch. It's going to be Kirozaka, Wavy Seal, and Seth Toogood looking to make something happen as they go into the backstretch here. The first lap, and Kirozaka is going to come out in front, but Joska's not going to be too far behind. Kirozaka with a straight line. Joska bouncing off the outside rail. Seth Toogood going to draft behind Kira with Cyberdead Kraken, Valindra's and Wavy Seal moving to the outside line. Stotty Dog and Lugwalos cutting back towards the inside. Kirozaka back into third now. Seth Toogood cuts to the inside rail as well. Drahuska tries to follow. It looks like all three marbles are going to be neck and neck as they go into the second turn of the first lap. Cyberdead Kraken with a straight shot right to the middle looks to overtake. Now up into second place as they overtake Kira and Drahuska going into the second turn. And Cyberdead Kraken might be making a move, looking to do another win here tonight before the final race. Seth Toogood in first place, but just barely. Kirozaka, Cyberdead Kraken, Stotty Dog, Drahuska, and Valindris still moving in from the middle, and it looks like it's going to be Seth Toogood now pulling ahead with a good line on that last stretch of the first lap. It looks like Seth Toogood's going to cut to the inside rail in first place with a huge lead now, 35 to 40 marble lengths. Kirozaka just barely holding on in second place. Drahuska back in third, and the gap's becoming too hard for the camera to follow with Stotty Dog, Kaboni, and Cyberdead Kraken somewhere out there in the back, but Seth Toogood is just rocketing ahead to the front and not letting go. Their pedals to the metal. They're giving it all they've got. Seth Toogood can hold this pace to the end. They should have it, but they've completely stalled out in that second turn. Kirozaka cuts the lead down to about 30 marble lengths and is now making to make something happen here on the backstretch of the second lap. Kirozaka cuts the inside. Seth Toogood tries to go through as well to try to keep him at bay, and Seth Toogood's going to get a little bit of a lead back now, up to 35 marble lengths, looking to be closer to 40, but they swing to the outside of the turn. Kirozaka gets some speed. Here comes Kraken and Stocky Dog from the middle. It looks like Kraken might make another move here. Kaboni's still in the mix as well in fifth place as they go into the turn, and it's all going to come down to the turn, ladies and gentlemen. Seth Toogood and Kirozaka neck and neck. Stotty Dog gets a good boost. Kraken and Kaboni trying to make something happen, but it looks like Seth Toogood's got the lead as they go to the outside rail. They get a good bounce. Kira stutters. Looks like Stotty Dog's trying to hold third as well. Seth Toogood pulls ahead, goes to the inside. Kirozaka tries to keep it together. Kira makes a sprint to the end, but I don't think it's going to be enough, and Seth Toogood takes the victory in first place. Kira in second, Stotty Dog in third, Kraken in fourth, Drahuska fifth, Elton in sixth, Kaboni in seventh, Foreman in eighth, Ryan in ninth, Lug in 10th place. And that's going to do it for the 9th heat of the day. Alright, folks. The last qualifier race for the Dectuple Bandana for the third Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic. The 9 placeholders right now are Cyberdead Kraken, AC Dawes, Rip Lyric, Fallen Valkyrie, Elegy Battle, Bulbo Kramer, Fred Flintstone, Spoontree, and Seth Toogood. The winner of this race will be our 10th and final contestant for the Dectuple Bandana. So get your marbles in, last chance to win here tonight. And again, thank you all for coming out. It's fun doing this every week. Hope to keep doing it as a thing. Just a fun little competition to get us started for the week. It's technically the end of my week. It's my last day of the week. And the next 2 days are kind of low-key. This Wednesday, by the way, Standard Damage's talk show. We will be the guest. And Ask a Builder or Anything will be after that. So make sure you catch that on Standard Damage's channel on Wednesday, 7 p.m., I believe. They stream before then. There's a brief break period, and then we go right back at it. One minute left for the final heat of the night. last chance to place in the dectuple bandana. Let's do this. I'm going to set up the bets as well. I think I have a faster way to set up the bets. We'll see if it works the way I think it will. All right, folks, here we go. 30 seconds for the final qualifying race of the dectuple bandana. 15 seconds counting down. 21 marbles at the front line, ready to give it their all. One last chance at glory here. Let's see who's going to be able to make it happen. The initial scramble is ready to get underway. 5 seconds counting down, and here we go. 21 marbles at the front line. Let's see who's going to be able to get that early lead going into the first turn. After the initial scramble, it looks like it's going to be Fornax, better half on the inside rail. Bad Doctor on the outside rail. Shot the Bull Shark, Wavy Seal, and Nelson get a real bad start as they cut slowly to the outside, and it looks like Seth Too Good, Drahuska, and Bad Doctor going to pull ahead of the group as they go to the turn in first place. 3 wide, and they're going to narrow that down by quite a lot as they go across the turn into the backstretch of the first lap. It's going to be Killer App trying to hold it in first place, but looks like Seth Too Good, Bad Doctor, and Drahuska are also going to make a move as they go into the backstretch now. It looks like Bad Doctor holding first, but they go for an outside bounce. Seth Too Good tries to hold the middle. Drahuska going in the middle. It looks like Drahuska's made a sprint to the outside rail, and that's worked out in their favor. Seth Too Good trying to draft behind to keep pace, and it looks like they're going to go 2 wide as they go into the second turn. Drahuska and Seth Too Good neck and neck as they go into the second turn of the first lap. Killer App trying to hold third for now. Mad Doctor, Cabernet Kraken, Caboni, and Pancake Sauce holding the front and the back at bay as the other 3 marbles continue to push ahead. Drahuska and Killer App going at it as they go into the second turn. There might be a little bit of a collision there as they go into the edge, and it looks like it's going to be a collision that works out in Killer App's favor as they jump over Drahuska. Drahuska tries to regain with a little bit more speed, but it looks like Killer App's going to box him out, and Seth Too Good is benefiting from it all. Seth Too Good out by about 15 marble lengths. Drahuska tries again to reach some speed with a straight line across the backstretch of the first lap. Killer App in second place now, or third place, now back to the back of the pack with Pancake Sauce and Kraken still pushing ahead. Seth Too Good once again pulling ahead. Drahuska trying to make a move as well. Seth Too Good can't win it here because they've already won, so Drahuska would qualify by default if they can just keep pace with Seth Too Good, but Drahuska might go ahead and make a move anyway. Seth Too Good in first place. Drahuska in second. Pancake Sauce in third. Killer App in fourth place as they go around in that first bend of the second lap, and it's all going to come down to the last half of this lap, ladies and gentlemen. Seth Too Good out in front by about 20 to 25 marble lengths. Drahuska tries to hold it as they go into the backstretch towards the outside rail. Pancake Sauce, Ryan, and Killer App still not done yet as they go through. It looks like Killer App's got a lot of boosted speed there as they go to the outside rail. Ryan trying to make a move as well, but Seth Too Good continues to push ahead. And it looks like Seth Too Good might be trying to play some mind games here as they go into the dectuple bandana by trying to go for another win. Drahuska and Seth Too Good battling it out in the final turn as they go into the final stretch of the last lap for the last qualifier before the dectuple bandana. Will Seth Too Good decide to hold it, or will they save themselves for the last race? Drahuska out in second. Killer App on the outside rail in third. Here comes Seth Too Good looking to bounce off the outside rail. Drahuska goes for it. Killer App with a lot of speed overtakes Drahuska. It looks like Killer App's overtaken Drahuska. Seth Too Good's out in front. Killer App still trying to make a move, and Killer App's going to go for it. And Seth Too Good, even though they get the victory, is not going to be another qualifier. It's going to be Killer App taking the victory away from Drahuska. Wavy Seal even gave it a go there in the end, but it looks like Killer App will be our 10th and final qualifier here tonight with Seth Too Good in bad form. Second bad form finish of the night here, ladies and gentlemen. You hate to see it. Killer App will be the qualified marble to push through. You shouldn't have joined Seth Too Good. You shouldn't have joined. It was a possibility from the beginning. You had a 1 in 22 chance of winning. You should have known that. All right, so now it gets tricky. Now we have to do this. We have to do this. This always takes a while. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. Should I set up the bet first and let that go while I change the names? Let's try this. All right, hold on. Points, reset all. Points, all 1. Okay, and then we're going to open up a bet. And do new bet. Oh, that does work. Oh, that's a lot faster. That's a lot faster. I like that. All right. We'll set a 5-minute timer so I have time to set this all up. Boom. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you should all have one bet. Exclamation point bet 1 and then the name. Make sure you put a 1 in there. You got to bet 1. While I add the names of the qualifiers to the list. All right, whoever just did it finally did it correctly. Why is it not working? Why am I not getting bets? There we go. All right, my thing's just a little slow. No ats, guys, no ats. You can't use ats. No ats. Just the name. You can't use the at. That's why it's not working. Exclamation point bet 1 and then the option. The options as they appear in the message. Where? El Chibado. Bulba Kramer. Fred Flint. Oops. Why can't I type? I can't type, ladies and gentlemen. Is that lowercase TV on Fred Flintstone? Lowercase TV. RV. Spoontree. Boom. Seth Tugid and Killer App. Okay, let me check the names real quick. Yes. Okay. So again, ladies and gentlemen, this is how it works. Simulated race. Each of the first place finishers from the 10 heats are on the track. Your contestants are on the outside rail, sporting the pink gem turtle shell, El Chibado, who's been here before but never secured victory and looking to make a name for themselves yet again. A record hunter but not yet a derby winner. Rip Lyric sporting the Disco Cube. Their first time on the stream and showing what they're made of right out of the gate. Fallen Valkyrie, also a newcomer, going to be sporting that blue metal donut. With Spoontree also on the blue dev, this time on a turtle shell. Killer App going to be on the blue gem turtle shell. Going for their victory. AC in Dallas, returning Derby champion, the champion of the first Derby ever. Now here with the pink gem donut. Seth Too Good with the blue gem donut, longtime viewer of the stream, first time placer here on the deck. Tuple bandana. Cybernetic Kraken is going to be in the red gem donut on the inside rail with Bulba Kramer and Fred Flintstone. For all three, I believe their first appearance on the Derby scene. All 10 marbles looking to name a name for themselves, except for AC in Dallas, the one defending champion. And we are ready to get this race underway. The betting will close momentarily. As soon as the betting is closed, we will get this race underway. Lots of heavyweights, you are correct. Probably 1 minute left on the betting period. All your betting options are on the screen and in the chat. If you can't read anything or you feel like you haven't bet, just try to bet again. Exclamation point points will tell you if you still have one bet left or not. Who did Sean the Bull Shark bet for? Fred Flintstone is the favorite. Let's see what our betting options are right now. The data's coming in. Bulba Kramer is a 4-bet favorite, with Cybernetic Kraken also coming in at 4. Spoontree, Rip Lyric, Fallen Valkyrie, all holding 2. The rest 1 or none. As I said, you can do exclamation point points to see if your bet was registered or not. You should have 0 points if it did. Zeki, we're actually at the end of stream. But in any normal race, !play in chat will get you added into the race. There's a cooldown, guys. There's a cooldown. You can't all do it at once. There is a cooldown. I might have to change that cooldown. All right, the betting is closed, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like Bulba Kramer and Cybernetic Kraken are the favorites for this race today. Let's get the race underway. Ladies and gentlemen, the third Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic Dectuple Bandana race is about to begin, and they're off. All 10 racers looking to get a good start here as they go across the line into the first lap, with Spoontree set to good, Rip Lyric and Fallen Valkyrie on the inside rail. AC and Dallas, LA Chibato, Bulba Kramer, Killer App kind of go for the middle. It looks like Cybernetic Kraken fifth zone, slow start on the outside rail, but they may still recover towards the end of this onset. AC and Dallas, the returning champion, holding third for now. LA Chibato looking to make yet another name for themselves on this stream, having already secured a lot of titles already and looking to add Derby winner as another title for them on this stream. But Bulba Kramer, the birthday boy, looking to get a good start as they go through the outside edge of the backstretch, with AC Dallas right behind in second place. Spoontree in fourth place looks like set to do good in fifth. Fred Flintstone cutting up through the middle of the pack, trying to get ahead into that fifth place position, and it looks like they secured a set to good, goes to the inside rail. Cybernetic Kraken trying to go through the middle. Looks like it's going to be AC Dallas and LA Chibato holding their own as they go across into the outside stretch of the second turn of the first lap. LA Chibato is holding first, but AC and Dallas, the returning champion, is not letting go, with a good 15 to 20 marble lengths between, keeping their distance but waiting to put themselves in a good position into the second lap as they go across the line. It's going to be AC and Dallas with a bad bounce. Spoontree now in third, looking to overtake AC and Dallas for Flintstone, but look at the speed on LA Chibato. The cameraman can't even keep up. LA Chibato on a record pace right now, 35 seconds before they hit the line, with Fred Flintstone just miles by. Look at the distance by LA Chibato. It's not even close, ladies and gentlemen. Where did El Chibato get those speed? Set too good, tries to make a last sprint towards the outside of the second turn, and I don't know if it's going to be enough, as El Chibato has just launched themselves into an almost uncatchable lead. It's almost a quarter of a track length now as El Chibato goes into the back stretch of the second lap, and the marbles are going to have to make a move, and fast, if they want a chance. 18 Dallas with a last-ditch effort starts to sprint down the middle of the backstretch. Spoontree is set too good, with Flintstone also making a move. Four wide as they go into the backstretch, with El Chibato still out in front by a good 50 to 60 marble lengths. Spoontree, 18 Dallas don't know what to do, trying to figure out some way to catch El Chibato as he goes to the outside of the last turn of the last stretch of the last race of the night. And will El Chibato get the victory here? Oh my goodness, 18 Dallas went for a swipe at El Chibato, tries to go for a last-ditch effort physical play to physically knock out El Chibato for the race, but El Chibato's not going to take it. Hits the outside rail into the final stretch as they go to the mountain. It looks like Spoontree and 18 Dallas still trying to make something happen. El Chibato to the inside rail. 18 Dallas and Spoontree not able to catch up. It looks like El Chibato has secured it. A brilliant play by El Chibato with a terrific sprint halfway through the race. No one saw coming, and they just couldn't catch up by the end, and El Chibato has out-strategized the entire field. They crossed the line in disbelief. They've never seen a play like it in their lives, ladies and gentlemen. And it's a complete runaway victory for El Chibato, who has earned yet another title here on the stream.